Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today, there's going to be a pair of wide receivers looking to make big plays on the field. It's Evans' Buccaneers going up against Nelson's Packers. Now let's get you out to Raymond James Stadium, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the calls.
Packers, Buccaneers, coming up on EA Sports, Tampa, Florida, the site for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and we are live here for this primetime matchup. There's all kinds of energy and excitement in the air. These teams get really fired up taking center stage on a night like this.
Well, you said it right, taking center stage. Today's professional athlete, we know it. We talk to all these players all the time. They love it when they're on stage and everybody is looking at them. Well, let me tell you this. We are looking tonight. This should be fun to watch.
Now as we go to the field, it's Micah Hyde back deep for the kickoff. And Michael Kanan is ready to get this one started. We're underway here. Hyde's got a chance for a return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Coming onto the field at quarterback, the man who took over the position for Brett Favre and has created his own legacy in Green Bay. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers.
Well, when you talk about Aaron Rodgers, what can you say? The guy, to me, has the best throwing arm in the NFL when you combine accuracy, power, throwing it down the field, throwing it short with touch. He can do it all.
The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. First down at the 24. Wireless on the receiving end. As we take a look at the offense, Eddie Lacy is a massive man. Very difficult to bring down with just one tackler.
Green Bay was looking for some toughness on the offensive side. My gosh, they find it with Eddie Lacy. What a year he had in 2013. You don't have to make a hole for him. If there's nothing there, he'll run a few people over and get you some yards.
Rodgers got it in the gun.
The reception by Lacy.
Setting the defensive lineup now. Levante David out of Nebraska has turned into an all-around outside linebacker.
Yeah, he's an all-around player. Everything you want physically, he can get done. He plays hard, very smart. Man, this guy is one good NFL player.
3rd and 4 coming up following that completion. The Packers need to get to the 34 for a first down. Out of the gun. Devontae Adams has it.
Well, that time the short pass turned into good yardage just because look at the defense. Nobody hustles, nobody there to make the tackle.
First down at the 44. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. The Buccaneers defense now is going to go nickel. The Packers have it at the 44. He takes it on the counter.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Third down. The Packers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Has his man.
When you play this cover 3 defense, it's kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. From the gun, Rodgers. Very nearly intercepted. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Lacy lines up in the backfield. The Packers take it from the 43. It's the old counter play.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense in 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
It'll be 3rd down. Aaron Rodgers will be under center. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's 3rd down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
And so now they'll call on Maste to punt the football away. No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. Starting at quarterback, the future of the franchise, Jameis Winston, the rookie out of Florida State.
No doubt about it. At Florida State, he showed everybody, he showed me that he is an NFL thrower of the football. He's accurate, not afraid to stand in there and take hits and deliver the football down the field.
First down at the 37. Doug Martin carries the football. One player will be watching on the outside today is Mike Evans.
Well, when you see Mike Evans, if you told me he was a defensive end, I'd say, wow, that's a good-sized defensive end. He is big, fast, and, man, was he an impact player in 2014.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And Murphy makes the catch.
Don't see enough of this in the NFL anymore, the out route. Everybody's afraid to throw it. They want all those little safe dink and dunks inside. But that is a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and wide receiver.
The line of scrimmage, the 48. The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 48. Picks up about 5. As we take a look at this defense, Sam Shields is ready to take on the best wide receiver on the other side.
He is. Every defense needs a guy like Sam Shields where they can just say, go cover that guy all game long. That's how good he is.
The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. snap it out of the gun. Mike Evans has the catch. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
One more snap, and another quarter is in the books. And as the first quarter comes to a close, we'll take a short break before the beginning of the second here in Tampa, Florida. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers still possess the football as we begin the second quarter.
Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line.
Martin's lined up as the single back. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Clinton Dix there to make the stop.
Martin's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Coming to the line at the 24.
It's a two tight end formation. First down and 10. Martin's called on once again. Peppers, the one who made the big stop.
The Packers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Packers set at the line. Dime package. Second and 11. Feeds him again. Burnett's there to take him down. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Winston's lined up, empty backfield. Out of the shotgun formation. Down the field. Intercepted. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Packers bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
The Packers line up. Been a tight first half. The score 0-0. Lacy lines up in the backfield. First down at the 20. They go draw. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down. And that's a gain on that play of about 4.
Lacy is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
catch. It's Randall Cobb. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. The Packers will take the snap from the 35. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down. This time for 11.
Lacy is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
2 minutes to go in the first half and a first down.
2-minute warning. Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. First down, offense readying for the snap.
Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And it's swatted away.
Second down following that incompletion.
Rodgers from the shotgun. The reception by Adams. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, we got a close game here right before half. Good job by the offense deciding to go into hurry-up offense. What you need here, as many plays as you can get and use up as little time as possible. Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Rodgers, completion percentage 70% on the day. Rodgers standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Rodgers sends it to Cobb.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
This next play will take place at the 11.
The Buccaneers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Has his man. 6 on the board for the Packers. A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
The Packers for the extra point. Makes the PAT. Rodgers certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The defense comes back onto the field for this next series, and man, if they set the pace for this game so far, as their side has the lead. Yeah, listen, I like what they're doing, and what's making this work is the fact that they just don't miss tackles. When they have an opportunity, they take the offensive player down.
Martin lines up in the backfield. First down at the 27. Has Jackson.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
The Packers come out in a dime package. Here we go. First down at the 48. And the pass is thrown away. That's second down coming up. Winston's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. From the gun, looking across the middle. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The Buccaneers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. At the line of scrimmage, the 41. Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Buccaneers will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. They come to the line at the 31-yard line. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And there's a drop.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Buccaneers snap it at the 31. He'll throw it over the middle. Unable to bring it in.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Third down on the way. The Buccaneers will look to get to the 21 to extend the drive and pick up a first. And intercepted. The intermission is right around the corner, and they continue to smother the opposition.
Hey, they want to go in at halftime, Jim, with a big 0 on the board for the other team. They deserve it. This is a tough defense that plays hard, and they have been whipping some tail out here in the first half.
Aaron Rodgers taking the field once again. His first half performance to this point has been magnificent.
It has. It's really been almost flawless, just so precise, so smart in his decision making, and throwing the football right on target.
First down snap, and this is a scary point for them. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And that's David in on the stop.
When you're on the defensive side in a situation like this, you know the offense is going to be limited. Be aggressive, get up there at the line of scrimmage, and try to make it happen. That time they did it, and they stopped the run for just a short gain.
And as the second quarter comes to a close, we'll take a break for halftime before returning for the start of the second half here in Tampa, Florida.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Both the Buccaneers and the Packers are having some trouble moving the ball through the air. The yardage totals are low, and that's helped play into what was a low-scoring first half. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Third down from the 25. Winston's under pressure and will throw the pick. It's Shields who's in the right spot to pick off the pass. Now following the pick, Rodgers on point with the throw, capping off an 8-play drive with a TD. Packers strike first in this one. Now to late in the second. In traffic, Vincent Jackson making the catch, and he'll be tackled at their own 48-yard line. Buccaneers would later throw a pick on the drive. So we'll wrap things up here and go back under the lights where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
And we're back now at Raymond James Stadium. Jim Nantz with Phil Simms on site for the beginning of the third quarter. Crosby ready now for the second half kickoff. The second half is officially underway. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Handing the ball off hasn't been something that's worked for either one of these teams today, Phil.
Well, what you have to show on the offensive side when you want to run the football, you got to show some determination. And the guys on the offensive side just get tougher and make it work.
First down at the 22. Martin's got it. Screen. Clinton Dix, the one who brings him to the ground.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Nothing drives a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
False start, offense. Still second down.
Second and long. Martin. Got a flag.
Holding, offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still second down.
Winston's got everybody split out wide. Takes it from the gun. Austin Safarian-Jenkins has the catch.
When it's third long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
Third down now. Winston's back in shotgun formation. Safarian-Jenkins makes the grab. And we've seen a bend but don't break defense so far, Phil, here early in the third quarter.
Yeah, I like what they're doing. That's what it's all about. Make sure the other team doesn't score points when you're on the defensive side. So they made the right calls and they executed them very well.
The Buccaneers will punt the football away. Hyde's got it on the return. Gains 15.
Hyde, such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
The Packers take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
Coming to the line at the 49. First down at the 49. Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Buccaneers haven't had a very productive drive in quite a while here, Phil. Do they need to switch things up to get this train rolling again?
Absolutely. Switch it up. Switch up the play call. Show some different formations. Try to catch the defense by surprise. If you do that, that's going to greaten your chances of having success.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The Packers with two extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 34. Martin up the middle. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down now. Martin, solo, back set.
Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Two hands on the catch. That's reception number 2 for him.
The Buccaneers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Winston's now completed 4 in a row.
Coming to the line at the 48.
First and 10. Scans the field. What a catch. Clinton Dix in on the tackle.
When you can throw the football that high, that accurate, and man, it is beautiful. Right on the target. Nice catch. What a play. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
First and 10. Defense has ruled today's game, Phil.
Yeah, the defense is dominating, and I'm going to be honest, it's fun to watch. Every once in a while, I like to see the offense take a beating. The NFL, it's all about the offense. It's nice to see the defense dominate.
This next snap will take place at the 19.
The Packers defense now is going to go nickel. Second down and 10. Martin's taking the handoff. Clinton Dix there that time for the tackle.
The Buccaneers know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
It's third down coming up. Back to him. Martin, left side. That's a gain of 8.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
They come to the line, and it's first down. They'll run it here. Power surge. Touchdown. They've tied it up with that touchdown, and it looks like these teams are on level terms as we go into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they are. Boy, this turns everything around. Isn't it amazing? It's tied, but the team that just tied it up, they got to be feeling a lot better than the other team right now.
The Buccaneers have erased the deficit and can tie it right here. Extra point was good. Got a tie game now. Getting set to kick it off. The score's 7-7. The Packers are back deep, ready to return. Hyde's going to start his return. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Buccaneers came up with the pickoff of the quarterback the last time they were on the field.
Well, I'd like to give him some credit, but let's be truthful here. That was just one awful throw. That's why it was intercepted.
Packers will be under center. And they take him down.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times when he's under center and when he drops back. He takes his eyes off of him, and what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
This game is coming down to the wire as we head to the fourth. Which defense will flinch first? We're back after this. The fourth quarter is about to get underway, and we've got a tie game. This one's been fun to call, partner.
Yeah, it sure has. It has been fun, Jim. I love low-scoring games where there's a lot of pressure on the calls, pressure on the players. We've seen that, and it's going to be a fun finish.
The Packers come out with a split backfield. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Almost intercepted.
Well, I know this. When it comes to these situations, don't take a chance, because if you do, I promise you, it's going to backfire.
Third down following the incompletion. Stands in the pocket. He brings it in. That's reception number 2 for him.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
At the 20-yard line, and now in the red zone.
Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works. Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 3 following that nice run. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
This is third down. The Packers come to the line of scrimmage and show a full house. And now Rodgers will give himself up.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
A short field goal try on the way. And he converts here on the field goal try. That field goal puts them in a great position to win the game. The defense now will be rallying, trying to make a stop.
Okay, yeah, you know, the good thing is they got the lead. We're in the fourth quarter, but in the back of your mind, you have to think, wow, we really could have used 7, and you worry that that 3 points is going to come back to haunt you.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff.
Takes off from the 5. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Buccaneers take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop.
The Buccaneers snap it up at the 26.
Austin Seferian-Jenkins has the catch.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Winston's going to take it from the gun.
Surveys. Doug Martin with the grab.
Has 12 on this play.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes left in this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. First down. Pressure on every snap now. Just about 2 minutes to go, and the defense knows it needs to make one last stop to end it.
First down at the 42. Seferian-Jenkins got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
The Buccaneers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Winston's got it in the gun. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, but just not there. The coverage has been good and has been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
Trailing. Every third down so big at this point.
Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to...
Touchdown, Bucks.
They score the touchdown to take the lead late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's a nice drive, and it was exciting to watch. Now, could the defense go out there and hold on and keep this game where it is?
The Buccaneers getting set for the extra point. It's good.
So we've got a kickoff coming up, and it's all about defense now as they've taken the lead late in the fourth.
The Buccaneers getting set to kick it away.
Hyde's got it. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
There's Aaron Rodgers returning to the field, and this has to be the make-or-break moment in this ball game, partner.
And I'm sure he is not worried about that, Jim. We've seen him in this situation so many times, and I'll say this, most of the time he comes through and gets it done.
First down, pressure on every snap now.
The Buccaneers will come out in the dime.
From the gun, Rodgers. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Third catch today so far.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
Nelson tackled down. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
And now trailing.
Obviously, they need to score, and they need to do so in a hurry.
Yeah, everybody knows this hurry-up offense is going to come about. On the defensive side, do not give up the big plays. Well, when you see a play like this by the offensive player, that is a great reflection on the coach. You can tell they've gone over these situations. When you're fighting the clock and you can get out of bounds, get it done. Good job by the offensive player there.
First down, pressure on every snap now. After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Rodgers alone in the backfield.
Rodgers from the shotgun.
Randall Cobb has the reception.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because...
Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one. What a way to finish off that drive. A little flick for the touchdown, and now we'll see if this can go back the other way for a score.
Well, quarterbacks, man, they love those goal line passes because they're easy and you get a touchdown pass. But how about that drive? That was awesome.
The Packers now will tack on the extra point. He made it. So with this late lead change, we've had another twist in what's been a great game, and now we'll see if this offense has one more drive in them.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff.
They're setting up the return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
Clay Matthews taking the field once again.
And it looks like this defense could more or less wrap up the game if they can get another big stop right here, partner.
Jim, they can't. There's no doubt about it. Now, you have the wherewithal. In other words, you can't worry about, oh, if we do something wrong, we're going to lose. No, don't think that way. Be positive and make that play.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. The Packers go with the dime formation here on defense. First down at the 27. The catch is made. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. The Buccaneers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. First down, pressure on every snap now.
Here we go.
The Buccaneers take it from the 38. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. The Buccaneers head to the line. They've got 1 timeout left here in the 4th quarter. Out of the shotgun. Martin has the reception. Martin takes the hit and is brought down. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Second down coming up. Winston's lined up, no extra blockers for this snap. They'll go shotgun here. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete. This is an almost must-convert scenario. Third down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, that's 4-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, on the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive. Call a defense that the offense has not seen so far today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise.
Third down and 10. Wants to go deep. It's intercepted. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.